Within the county of Limerick, in a village called Brewery, a child was born to farming folk, the year 1803. A young girl full of beauty, Ellen Hanley she was called. Her ease and wit charmed everyone and left the men enthralled. When she was just 15 years old, John Scanlon caught her eye. While Ellen may have had her doubts, she never knew she'd die. Scanlon was a blackguard, a 20-something cad. Indeed, he had social status, but when you're bad, you're bad. He pursued the young girl relentlessly, a trophy he had to win. This untouched Aphrodite, the innocence to his sin. In Limerick City they were wed, Ellen Hanley now a wife. The hollow words of "till death do us part," the omen for married life. For John grew bored quite quickly, just 5 weeks since a groom. His restless need for debauchery meant for Ellen there was no room. Stephen Sullivan was his valet, his confidant and friend. Between the pair they hatched a plot to bring his marriage to an end. On the shores of the majestic Shannon, Sullivan was a guiding hand as Ellen climbed aboard a boat and the two pushed off from land. His servant covered his musket as they drifted out of sight. To the dismay of the evil Scanlon, 2 folks returned that night. Sullivan had lost his nerve and brought her back to Glynn. A reprieve that was to be short-lived, he was compelled to commit mortal sin. Whiskey was the drink of choice John used to sway his page. One man fueled with alcohol, the other burning rage. Ellen and Stephen climbed aboard once more to sail the tide. This time would be the last time for the unsuspecting bride. In a drunken act of loyalty and in his master's name, Stephen Sullivan raised his musket and slowly took his aim. The terror the young girl must have felt with nowhere she could run, tears of fear and begging voice, as Sullivan shot his gun. No mercy was she given, point-blank bullets to her head. As Ellen fell with crimson spray, the tragic wife was dead. As blank eyes stared up to the sky, she was callously stripped bare, removed her fateful wedding ring, and left her lying there. Out to deeper waters, evil struck its final blow, as Sullivan dropped her from the boat to the inky depths below. Weeks went by and the 2 men celebrated their heinous crime. They had gotten away with murder. All they needed was passing time. But time is a cruel mistress, and celebrations stopped right there, as on the 6th of September 1819, Ellen washed up on the shores of Clare. Kilrush locals looked upon her with horror and dismay. The child bride's soul departed, and body of decay. The search began in Limerick. John Scanlon court to try. His family of social standing sought the best counsel they could buy. The liberator Daniel O'Connell sought this creature to defend, but not even his weighted legal sway could save John in the end. John Scanlon was found guilty, sentenced to hang by noose, to be transported to Gallows Green, while Sullivan was still on the loose. The horse and carriage would not cross the Shannon into Clare, so Scanlon had to walk the line from freedom to despair. On the 16th of March 1820, the creature took last breath. Justice served for Ellen, untimely death for untimely death. Time went by for Sullivan, but Limerick did not forget, and he too was apprehended. His final fate was met. As Sullivan swung from the gallows, young Ellen was gently interred. In Little Barand Cemetery, her story had been heard. Sullivan had given his statement. Under oath the man was sworn, as he told a story of murder, the demise of the Colleen Bawn. Murdered on the Shannon, her headstone does impart, known to all as the Colleen Bawn, forever in the heart.